What's going on, you guys? It's KP here, bringing you another boxing prediction. Today I'm just going to make a real quick video on the upcoming fight this weekend between Triple G and Curtis Stevens. Now, I will say this for Curtis Stevens. A lot of people are underestimating him when it comes to the power department and his amateur background. People just aren't giving him enough credit. I don't want to say it's going to be a competitive fight. What I'm going to say is this. If it turns into a brawl, a straight-up brawl, it's anybody's game. They both have punching power. Triple G is a monster, and Curtis Stevens has some pretty good power himself. They're both knockout punchers. That being said, Triple G at the moment, he is looking unbeatable, guys. Now, you do have to take into consideration that some of his big wins came against 154-pound fighters. It's just true. Matthew Macklin, do I think he's a top-level world-class fighter? Not really. But I was surprised at how quickly Triple G just kind of got him out of there. I want to say this fight doesn't make it past the halfway point. I believe that there will be numerous knockdowns. I don't think you'll see Triple G knocked down or anything like that. I think he's going to pretty much dominate the fight. But he needs to stay, technically sound. He needs to not just let himself get caught up in a slugfest, because that is how you lose a fight. I don't care how good you are. I don't care how intimidating you are, like Gennady Golovkin is. If you get into a slugfest with someone that has that kind of power, like Curtis Stevens, you're taking a risk, an unnecessary risk. And eventually you'll pay the price. If it goes into a slugfest, I wouldn't be surprised if Golovkin goes down. Not saying he gets knocked out, but I'm just saying, guys, it's two guys that can hit. It's not just one guy. And Curtis Stevens, I think, will be the biggest guy he's ever fought. So, I mean, in a sense, this weekend, we're actually going to get to see how good is Gennady Golovkin. Does he really have that show-stopping power, which everybody thinks he does, including myself? I believe he's got that power. I'm just saying, he's got a solid guy in front of him. Now, Curtis Stevens ain't undefeated. Ooh, holy shit! Well, about to just drop my camera. That's what I get for propping it up on a steering wheel. But Curtis Stevens, he's not an A-class fighter, but I would consider him along the lines of a B-class fighter. And we're going to get to see, depending on how Golovkin does to Saturday night, if he is an A-class fighter. My prediction is this. I think this fight may go 4 to 5 rounds. If it goes past the halfway point, I'll be surprised. Just because, not only because Golovkin is a huge puncher, but also because Curtis Stevens is. And usually when you get two punchers in there, someone's getting knocked out, and it's going to be quick. Now, I kind of made the same prediction in the Garcia Matisse fight. I thought that fight wouldn't go the distance, and it did. So, I'm not always right. But I also didn't expect Danny Garcia to box like he did. I figured he would actually, come in there and try to punch with Matisse, but that's just a different story. Golovkin is good technically when he wants to be. He's a good boxer. I wish he would use more of his boxing ability and not be such of a stalker, because fighting someone like Stevens, he could run into some shots. Do I think it's going to happen? I wouldn't put money on it. I'd put my money on Golovkin. That's it, guys. I think Triple G gets another knockout. I think it's going to be inside of 6 rounds. I think this could be a very entertaining fight for however long it lasts, just because you got two big hitters. Could be kind of like I'm not going to say it's going to be on the magnitude of a Hagler Hearns, but it could be somewhere, along that, where you just got two really big hitters going for broke. Let me know what you guys think. If anyone tells me Curtis Stevens is going to win this fight, I may not even, I'm not going to laugh at you about that. I mean, you got to take this guy seriously. He does have power. Let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't, and as always, peace.